Get into Gospel Life News. This is where we bring you guys updates concerning the music space and obviously around Afrobeat, the guys that makes the beat and all of that. The news is posing. There's a way you have money, right? There's a level of finances you have, and then you tend to buy stuff. So apparently, a known celebrity who stays in Banana Island has got a purchased the other property close to his house. Now, this is reason. He said that the other land is quite free, so people come for inspection and all of that. And then he says he doesn't like the fact that when people come for inspection, they peep into his building. So because of that, he's also going to get the next property. And guess where? In Banana Island. Now I'm telling you, because like, who's this person? This Davido, is it this, is it that? Don't worry. You guys will know his name. And by the way, it's not Davido, so trust me, you'll know his name in a bit. But name is Daki. I'm saying welcome to Gospel Life News. Thank you to all our fans all over the world for what you do. We love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Just so you know, you can now stream us live on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Please come through and stream us here. We're waiting for you. It's going to be an amazing one, trust me. The news, like I said, it was in. But then we're going to begin the news with no other person than the one they call ODG, talking about Burna Boy. We saw Burna Boy, I told them earlier today, spending its 17th week on the France official album chart and is sit at number 187. That's a massive one for Burna Boy. It just shows that he actually owns the space and he knows what to do in that space. In France, he has gone to France, achieved a whole lot in France, from platinum to gold to diamond. Burna Boy has done all of this and more in France. I'm still on Burna Boy. We saw earlier today again. Anybody, obviously you know the song. Anybody, that kind of song, yeah. We saw that song just surpassed 80 million streams on Spotify. Burna Boy just has an amazing one. So far, the year has been a very, very, very amazing run from Burna Boy. Doing good numbers, having certifications in France, in Switzerland, in Netherlands. Burna Boy is just that guy to call on when you want good news in terms of Afrobeat and then the music space. Still on Burna Boy, we saw Burna Boy, I told them, spending his 20th week on the Billboard World Album Chart at number 10. You can imagine doing on the World Album category, sitting as number 10. It just says you are a big deal. And then the big fish in the ocean. Amazing for Burna Boy doing good numbers. And the Billboard World Album Chart at number 10 in the US. Now coming in, we saw Burna Boy Love Damini. Now this is a project that has been done. A lot of person will say this is a long forgotten album, but trust me, while Love Damini was buzzing, we had the Love Damini tour, we had the Love Damini project, it was buzzing. Songs like Last for My Hand, one with Big Tony, different size, like different songs and different shapes of Burna Boy came through on the album. Amazing one. For some person, that should be Burna Boy best ever project to them. For some person, African Giant, for some person, maybe I told them or some persons to understand. But regardless, Burna Boy did an amazing one. We love Damini. And then we saw the album making a re-entrance on the Billboard World Album Chart this week at number 15. And it peaked at number 2 and have now spent about 60 weeks on the charts. Still on Burna Boy, we saw a Twitter user coming out to cause a controversy and obviously push an agenda while he came up with this. He said, Burna Boy City Boy have surpassed DAVIDO Fall and is now the 26th most streamed Nigerian solo song on Spotify with 96 million. City Boy have now surpassed every DAVIDO solo song on Spotify despite being released just 4 months ago. Now, like I said, it's an agenda being pushed by one of the outsiders, and basically all of these are acceptable in the music space because it's all about your artist against my artist, your number against my number, and then whenever you are leading on the path, you want to say, okay, my fave is leading you on this one. So it's quite acceptable. But then it's just good to know that Burna Boy City Boy have surpassed 96 million streams on Spotify. In no time, we're sure that this song will be doing 100 million. Moving on, we have Kizz Daniel as the next guy on the news. We saw another agenda by a Twitter user called Lulu coming out to create a controversy where he said Kizz Daniel Buga is bigger than Wizkid Essence. At this point, somebody said they should slap this person. He came out to say, it is safe to say Kizz Daniel Buga is bigger than Wizkid Essence. How possible can this be? And then this is his point. He's saying Kizz Daniel Buga was released 1 year ago and it has done about 189 million views on YouTube. While on the other hand, Wizkid Essence was released 2 years ago and it has just done 174 million views on YouTube. And he's saying, with this yardstick, he's sure that Kizz Daniel Buga is a more bigger song than Essence. Now, to an extent, you want to say maybe it made sense, but obviously quite wrong because but we know that Buga was buzzing. At the time, the acceptance was mad, was crazy, was poppy. Everybody's in the song. It wasn't at the time the most Shazam song in the world. So it just shows that yes, it had its own leverage and it had its own acceptance level when it was buzzing, but Essence changed dynamics. Essence was that song that made Afrobeats, gave it a facelift, and till date, a lot of persons are still enjoying the wave of Essence. So I think it's just be a fair word to say they are both amazing songs, right? But comparing them might just be a boobaloo, to be the word like that. But then moving on, we saw another conspiracy that came out. Allegedly, because it said that Davido has just jumped on Kizz Daniel 12 remix. Like I said, allegedly, we've not had, it cannot be confirmed yet by anybody. David has not confirmed this. Kizz Daniel, on the other hand, has also not confirmed this. So it's actually an alleged information that Davido has just jumped on Kizz Daniel 12 remix. Moving on from Kizz Daniel, we have Portable Omolalomi. Last week was back and forth for Portable with his Baby Mama saga and all of that. We went on to call him a motto, a vehicle team that sells vehicle dealer, saying I'm the ambassador. And then the moment Nigeria got about got spoiled, got damaged and wrecked, you guys came out to say you're going to fix the car. You've got the car from me. Said you're going to make sure you bring the vehicle back. And then he said till date, both the vehicle, both the money of sales, he has not seen any. And he also went on to say that they're making payment for another Brabus B, and he's almost through with the payment. And he's saying, all I'm demanding for you guys is please come through and give me the vehicle. I have just something small to pay. If I can pay this much and I'm your ambassador, what is my privilege in being your ambassador? He called them out, and then he said, if you cannot cover me up at this point, I won't cover you. I'll call you out because it was my right to demand that I get this car while I'm still paying the little amount left over what I paid. And then he called the guy out seriously. After he called them out, we he got two vehicles because 3 days. He got a Lexus and then he got a Benz. Space of 3 days, he just showed that yes, I have money, I can pay it, but then I only wanted you guys to have done the right thing. He also said in the live session where he said he could make payment for the vehicle for once, but then he had personality when it comes to family and friends. So basically, you have to pay bit by bit, but then if you want to pay it at once, he could also make payments. But then just coming in, we saw good news from Portable when he went to visit a school in the neighborhood, a school that is dilapidated where they have no infrastructure, very dead school. And then he was there speaking to the principal, a female principal, and then he's saying, what do your school need? I want to fix it. And then they came out with their own structures. They want this, they want this, they want that. And then he said, you know what? I will just rebuild the school. So basically, I missed all of what you said. Don't worry, I got you guys covered. I am going to rebuild this school for the kids in the neighborhood, and that is amazing. Trust me. Portable might be a very loud person, but then when it comes to giving back and helping the community, he is very big on it. No wonder he calls himself the Africa Don Jazzy. He has been doing good. I'm the street Don Jazzy. He has been doing good, giving back to society in terms of food, money, giveaways, having to have food stuff in the vehicles, and then go around the community giving the kids noodles and the like. So basically, Portable is big on giving back to the community. While that is buzzing, we saw Young Duu coming out again to cause a stir on social media where he said, Portable, I'm begging you, forget Portable. And then he said his fans should go beg Portable for you that he is sorry, he wants them to do a song together. This is Young Duu at the point we saw where they back and forth after Portable said he should come back, but then he said he's not going to come back to Portable team because he was disgraced when he was there, and now he actually was at the time was with Kotaife, and then he saying he was not going to ever come back to Kita. And then we saw where Portable was saying they were not going to release the song because he was still signed to Young Duu. And after the whole thing, we saw where Kita and the team made a change of name to Young Duu, and the prayer was released. And that's about the only more song was released, and Portable came out around online. Young Duu also came back around back to Portable, and then we saw where after that was not enough, Young Duu sponsor at the time, we saw where Portable went on to beat him at the time, dealt with him over where he went to see. There was also a boxing fight between him and Okocha, and then he met the guy there, and then he beat him up, and it became a big stir on social media, which made Young Duu come back online. And we came back online to insult Portable, where he said It was not going to amount to anything good. Insulting, guessing on his career, and then he called Portable out with different names at the time. And fast forward about a month after, we're seeing him come back to say, "Young Portable, I'm sorry, please, can we do a song together?" He is now begging for a collaboration, saying all of that should be in the past. Portable, please, let us do a song together. Moving on, we have Wizkid as the next guy on the news. We saw Wizkid Summer Volume 2 EP have now spent 4 weeks at #1 on Nigeria Apple Music charts. Moving on, we saw Wizkid reportedly buying another property in Banana Island. Now, I remember I told you guys the story about the Banana Island thing. Now, that person is Wizkid. We saw reports having that Wizkid bought the property beside his own in Banana Island, just the fact, courtesy the fact that it is loan property and people come there to check and all of that. And then he's saying whenever they come check the property, they are always peeping into his compound, and he does not like that. So basically, to avoid that nonsense, he had to buy the property, not because he wanted it, but because he wants to avoid people encroaching into his compound. Basically, when you have money, you can do anything you want to do. Moving on, just coming in, we saw Rema will be co-headlining the Dour Festival in Belgium. In case you're not aware, the Dour Festival is an annual music festival in the municipality of Dour in Belgium. Since its creation in 1988, the festival has grown to an attendance of over 225,000 persons in 2015, and it goes on for 5 days. The first year, only 5 bands were programmed, including the Bernard Lavillas. The festival format now consists of 5 days, 9 stages, and more than 280 bands and DJs. The festival acts come from a wide range of genres such as electro, rock, drum, bass, pop, R&B, reggae, house, punk, hardcore, melt, hip hop, indie, techno, and more. Music is played for 17 hours each day from 12 p.m. until 5 a.m. The festival attracts a very international and mixed crowds from 2009 and the likes. So basically, we have guys like, for this year, we know the likes of Bless Madonna is going to be headlining it, Dinos, Quartet, Justice, Caris, or Malay, Paula Temple, Rema, XCH, Skepta, and Subtronic. But basically, we know we're sure that Omale and Rema are going to be co-headlining this one alongside Skepta. Big Skepta is going to be there to show these guys what they are made of. By then, we're sure that the one with Omale, with Odumodu Black, should have been released with Skepta. So maybe it would be a big privilege to have to perform that in the presence of 225,000 persons witnessing greatness. Moving on, we saw finally Yemi Alade has come through after making or correcting a fan who came out to say at this point Yemi Alade is better than Tiwa Savage. And in response, Yemi Alade quoted this person, and then she said, "Africa, our time is now. Comparison is the thief of joy. We are both winning, so celebrate and support us all." So basically, this is not a time to say I am better than Tiwa, or Tiwa better than me, or I am better than Tems, or I'm better than Rasta. She's saying comparison is the thief of joy. So basically, in the female spokes, we don't compare ourselves. We're all winning. So it is same in this space. So she came out to quote the person, and she is saying comparison is the thief of joy. Recall that Yemi Alade has been having some major weeks lately, from performing at the AFCON to announcing Mama Piano tour and all of that. While on the other hand, Tiwa Savage is going back and forth with DAVIDO and singing in studio with likes of Odumodu Black and having dinner with Wizkid. So it's safe to say Yemi should be winning, but then she's making it clear that no, that is not the contest. The contest should be that we are both winning, so we can celebrate us all at this point. And that's the wise thing for Yemi Alade. We just hope that others can take hold from Yemi Alade. My name is Daki. We'll catch you guys in the next one.